Welcome back. We are starting part 2 of the new student meeting presentation, our virtual edition. And in part 2, I'm going to be walking through course offerings and how to plan for classes to take at Rock University, and then what your next steps are in order to complete the application process. So for course selection, your assignment is going to be to email me a list of the courses that you would like to take. I have my email address provided again for you. Be sure in that email to include the student's name and the grade entering in 2020, 2021 in that email. And please know as I walk through any of the courses that we offer, we hope to offer them all. However, course availability is always going to be dependent on the number of students that actually want to take the course. So if there is low interest for a specific course, then that class may not actually run. So it is going to be, up to all of you students to determine what classes we will actually be having. But I'm going to go through all the ones that we currently have available to offer. So what you need to do right now is to get out a sheet of paper. So you can hit pause if you don't have one handy, but get out a sheet of paper where you can jot down the classes as I talk about them. And then you will create an email and send that to me with your final list of classes that you want to take. So I'm going to start walking through our entire course selection guide that has been condensed into kind of this quick summary. So in order to graduate from high school in Janesville and at RUHS, you need to earn 26.5 total credits. Some of them are going to be elective credits, elective classes, and some of them are going to be required. So in order to graduate from high school, you need to earn 4 English credits, 3 math credits, 3 science credits, 3 social studies credits, half a credit of personal finance, 1.5 credits of Phi-Ed. At Rock University High School, you also need to earn a quarter credit of service learning by doing a minimum of 25 hours, and you need to take our student success class. So these two are specific to Rock University High School. The rest of the requirements are specific to the School District of Janesville. So courses that you just need to graduate without getting into the cores, I'll break down the core classes separately. So first, Lifetime Health and Fitness is our Phi-Ed credit that we award. You may be wondering, how do you get Phi-Ed credit? We don't have traditional Phi-Ed classes at Rock University High School. So what students need to do is log their own personal physical activity. We have spreadsheets where students track their daily or weekly progress that they're making towards their own Lifetime Health and Fitness. This students can take first semester, second semester, or both. The guidelines here to earn a half credit is to log a minimum of 54 hours of physical activity. So 54 hours, whether it's during first, second semester, or both, students will earn a half credit of Phi-Ed. Personal finance is another course that's required for graduation. We offer the class during second semester. We do not offer it first semester. It is only offered second semester. We recommend students take this in 11th grade. So if you are going into grade 11, if you have not had personal finance yet, then this is going to be one that you're going to put on your class list. If you are a senior coming to Rock University High School who has not earned personal finance, then you are going to also want to put that on your list. I do not recommend 9th graders take personal finance. I do not recommend 10th graders take it, but 10th grade would be a better situation than 9th. So if you want to try to complete the personal finance credit early, you can do that in 10th grade, but again, I would recommend that you do that in 11th and or 12th grade. For service learning, we require all of our students to do a minimum of 25 hours of service learning or community service prior to graduation. Those 25 hours will appear on your transcript as a quarter credit. You can do more. For every 25 hours you do, you can earn another quarter credit. Currently, because it is just a total graduation requirement, so over 4 years, you can work on your 25 hours, and the semester that you complete your 25 hours will be the semester that it will be awarded to you. So this will actually you're not signing up to do service learning during a specific semester. You are working on it throughout your high school career. And once you have your minimum of 25 hours complete, then we will post that to your transcript. And then we have student success. So all students coming to Rock University High School are required to take student success their first semester with us. So since all of you are signing up for RUHS in the fall, you will be taking student success class during first semester. Now we're going to get into our English classes. So like I mentioned before, you need 4 credits of English to graduate. And how you earn those credits may look different depending upon what you're planning on doing. These are all of the classes that we offer that apply towards English credit. Some credits you may take, or some classes you may take multiple times, others you can only take once, and there are definitely some that I would recommend you starting out with. So if you are a 9th grader, I would start you here in Humanities 9. Notice that Humanities 9 is 1 full credit first semester and 1 full credit second semester. It is a year-long class. It is a total of 2 credits because Humanities 9 is both English 9 and Global Studies combined. So incoming 9th graders will want to take Humanities 9. If you are coming in 10th grade, you will want to sign up for Humanities 10, which is also 1 credit per semester, is a year-long class, and that will count for English 10 and US History credit. When I get into the social studies classes, we'll talk about that a little bit more, but US History is required for graduation, so every student will want to take Humanities 10 in order to get that requirement met. Other classes that we offer for English credit would include AP Seminar. This is an AP class, so there is a test at the end that if you score well enough, then you could earn college credit for this class. AP Seminar, you need to at least be in 10th grade to take. It is open to students in 10th, 11th, and 12th. Following AP Seminar would be AP Research. This is really a 2-year course where you complete AP Seminar first and then take AP Research. AP Research is also a full credit, year-long. As an AP class, there is a test at the end that you must pass in order to get college credit. You have to take AP Seminar first in order to take AP Research, which means that you can only take it in 11th or 12th grade. And one question that has come up before, yes, you can take AP Seminar as a senior, but just know that you will not be able to take the second half of the class, the AP Research part, before you graduate, because you cannot take these concurrently. Great World Text is another class that we offer for English credit, which is a little bit different. It is only a quarter credit first semester and a quarter credit second semester. So Great World Text is just a half a credit class. It's a half credit, or normally half credit classes are just a semester long. However, because of an end of course project, this is split up over 2 semesters. So it will be a quarter credit first and a quarter credit second. Each year, UW-Madison selects a novel, and they invite high schools all throughout the state to read that novel and do a project at the end. Because each year a new novel is selected, you can take this class multiple times, multiple years. Every year it is different. In the end, you will create a project and take it to UW-Madison to showcase and show everyone what your interpretation of that year's novel is. The last two classes for English credit are TC Speech and TC Written Communications. Reminder that TC stands for transcripted credit. These are college classes. These will appear on a Black Hawk Technical College transcript once they are complete. Currently, we're offering written communications first semester and speech second semester. We do have some underclassmen in 9th and 10th grade taking these classes. So if you think you're ready in 9th and 10th grade, you can put these on your course list. Otherwise, we would recommend students in 11th and 12th grade taking them to start earning your associate's degree from Black Hawk Tech. The next type of classes are math. You need to earn a minimum of 3 credits in math to graduate from high school. Math is a little bit more straightforward because it is sequential, or most of the classes are sequential. Incoming 9th graders, most of you will be starting out in Integrated Math 1, and then you will work through the Integrated Math series until you complete Integrated Math 3. If you are already in Integrated Math 1 or Math 2 in middle school, then you would take the next class. So if you're in Math 1, you would start out in Math 2. If you're in Math 2, you would start in Math 3. However, if your math background and your math skills are not excellent from taking these in middle school, then I recommend that you retake them in high school. That means that if you're in Math 1 and you are not doing really well, earning 3s and 4s across the board, then I would suggest you take Integrated Math 1 over as a freshman. Same thing if you are in Integrated Math 2 and you are not earning 3s and 4s, then I would suggest you repeat that. It will not show up as a repeated class on your transcript, but if you start out in Math 2 as a freshman, then you can't necessarily go back and take Math 1 over if you're not doing well in Math 2. So we'd rather set you up for success, make sure that you have a good solid foundation, and know that you have to have a minimum of 3 credits of math to graduate. Once you have completed Math 1, 2, and 3, some of the other options right now include pre-calculus and statistics, which we are offering via telepresence. There is a teacher in another school district that is offering to teach those classes currently. That may change in the future, but right now those are 2 telepresence classes, as well as math reasoning. So if you have already done Math 1, Math 2, and Math 3, you could take math reasoning. It is a TC or transcripted credit class, which means you would earn Black Hawk Tech credit and you'd be working on your associate's degree. I recommend that you take all 3 of the integrated math classes prior to taking math reasoning, or if you are a senior and have not completed Math 1, 2, and 3, I would potentially let you take that class your senior year without having had all 3 integrated math classes. Next, we have social studies options. You do need 3 credits of social studies in order to graduate. One of them needs to be US history, and the other 2 are up to you. So we currently offer Humanities 9 for 9th graders to get global studies credit, Humanities 10 for 10th graders to get US history credit. If you are coming in as an 11th or 12th grader and have not completed US history yet, you can take Humanities 10 and earn double credit. Still earn an English and a social studies credit, that US history that you need to graduate. Other classes that we have to earn social studies credit are AP Psychology, which is a year-long advanced placement course. There is an exam at the end. If you score well, then that could translate into college credit. You do need to be an 11th or 12th grader in order to take that course. We offer a historical research methods class during semester 1, where you can elect to do a competition in semester 2. So historical research methods, you are learning how to do research, but through a historical lens. So in this class, anything, the project that you select to do will have to be historical in nature, meaning it has to be an event or person that is at least 20 years old. That would define being historical research. So it has to be a person or event from prior to 1990. And the last class that we currently offer for social studies credit is sociology, which is a TC. Again, that's transcripted credit. So if you take that class, then that will count towards your associate's degree at BTC and end up on your transcript. The last core area is science, and you do need 3 credits of science to graduate. There are some kind of rules and guidelines to follow when selecting science classes. You do need to have 1 credit of a life science earned, 1 credit of a physical science earned, and the 3rd credit can be whichever you prefer. So some of our offerings are AP Environmental Science. That is a year-long class. It is an AP class, which means you take an exam at the end in order to earn college credit. AP Environmental is a life science and can only be taken in grades 11 and 12. You also need to make sure that you've taken and passed Math 1, Biology, and Chemistry prior to taking AP Environmental Science. The second class offered here is biology. This is typically an entry-level 9th grade course. If you are coming in 9th grade, I would suggest and recommend you put biology on your class list. It is considered a life science and is a gateway to several other classes. We also offer physics. Physics is a year-long class. Much like the pre-calculus and statistics, currently it is offered via telepresence from another teacher in another district. We can award you that full credit of physics for passing physics, which is a physical science course. The next class on our list is Principles of Biomedical Science. This is a year-long course. It is a life science course. And note, you must take biology first in order to take Principles of Biomedical Science. So going back to biology, I mentioned that's kind of a gateway class. You do need to have biology before you can take environmental science or before you can take biomedical science. Another class that we offer for science credit is Principles of Engineering. Principles of Engineering is a physical science course. It is year-long, but you do have to take Introduction to Engineering first. Notice that Introduction to Engineering is not on the list of science classes that we offer. We do offer and would like to offer Intro to Engineering. However, it does not count for science credit. It will be on another list of elective classes that I will go through in just a minute. So we do offer the class Intro to Engineering, but that will not count for science credit, but you do need it prior to taking Principles of Engineering for science credit. And the last class that we offer, our TC Chemistry class. This is a transcripted credit chemistry class, which means it will show up in a BTC transcript, and you can use that to start your associate's degree. It is a year-long class, counts for physical science credit, but you do have to have integrated math 1 first, which means we recommend you take this in your 10th grade year. So if you're wondering kind of order of science classes, I would recommend you start with biology in grade 9, take chemistry in grade 10, and then you can kind of decide which you would like to use for your 3rd credit. You can always take more than 3 credits of science, but we do have that minimum of 1 life credit and minimum of 1 physical credit, which you can do by doing biology and chemistry first. All right, we're almost done with our classes that we offer. So these are the last classes that we offer. These are elective classes. We offer 2 intervention classes, 1 for reading and 1 for math. So if you are below proficient, below grade level in reading or below grade level in math, we recommend that you sign up for Achieve Literacy. It can be taken 1 semester or both, and or Achieve Numeracy, which can also be taken 1 semester or both if you are not proficient or grade level in math. After completing STAR testing, that will help us determine as a staff if you need to be taking Achieve Lit and Achieve Numeracy. If you already know that you struggle with reading and or math, please put one or both of these classes on your class list so that we can get you started right away prior to STAR testing. If you take the STAR test and it shows you are basic or below basic, then we will add 1 or both of these courses to your class list. In grade 11, we recommend all students take our ACT prep class. It is offered first semester and kind of runs over into second semester until the ACT, which is usually in March. We offer a class called Critical Issues Forum. This is another one similar to Great World Text that you can take multiple years. We do have it as a 1/4 credit first and a 1/4 credit second, but it is a year-long commitment. Students that I recommend take Critical Issues Forum are students that are either interested in the government and politics and or nuclear science. This class, students explore nuclear nonproliferation. How can students of your age end nuclear war, and what steps need to be taken to make it safe? Another class that we offer, I referenced Intro to Engineering on the previous page with the science classes. If you want to take Principles of Engineering, you do need to take Intro to Engineering first. This is a year-long course. It does not count for science, it only counts for elective credit, but it does need to be taken prior to taking Principles of Engineering. Another option that we have for students is to get involved in an internship. We have a semester-long pre-internship class that we offer first semester for students to take care of necessary steps prior to actually doing a work site internship second semester. So first semester, you explore what types of businesses and careers you'd be interested in working at, doing cover letters and resumes, and applying for internships. And then second semester, if your internship application is approved, then you would move on to do your worksite internship experience. So working with a local company, a local business, and doing an internship. Another class we offer is Tech Squad. This one is a 1/4 credit per semester. We recommend that you take it as a year-long class because projects that you start may bleed over and kind of run into the other semester. And this is another one that you can take multiple years. If you're interested in technology, learning more about technology, teaching others how to use technology, then Tech Squad would be a really good class to sign up for. Medical terminology. This is a 1/2 credit class that we offer first semester only. Notice it is a TC class. This is transcripted credit through Blackhawk Tech. So this, if you are interested in going into any health science field at Blackhawk Tech, nursing, the CNA program, going into any kind of medical field, you'll want to take medical terminology. This is a prerequisite to most of those degrees. Then yearbook is another class that we offer. It is a quarter credit first and a quarter credit second semester, so half credit for the year. You can take this multiple years, and we encourage students that are interested in journalism, photography, anything like that, social media even, to get involved in our yearbook. And last but not least, we offer Spanish as a world language at Rock University. So if you have taken Spanish in 7th and 8th grade, you may be able to start in Spanish 2 as a 9th grader. Otherwise, you'll want to do Spanish in sequential order and start with Spanish 1 and take as many years as you are able to. So that is a complete list of all the classes that we offer in our course selection guide. If you have any questions about any of those classes or needing more information, I'm going to attach a link to our full course handbook, which will have descriptions of each class, so you can read into that a little bit more, as well as you can always email or call me with any questions about ideas for what you would like to take. But please know, you do need to meet those minimum core requirements of English, math, science, social studies. You have to get those FIED credits earned, as well as personal finance and service learning. So before sending me your class list, again, a reminder to make sure that you include your name or the student's name and what grade you are entering in the 2020-2021 school year. You're going to email that to me, to the akerr at janesville.k12.wi.us. And some things that I want you to consider before you send it off to me is, do you have at least 6.5 credits listed? So when you go back and kind of add up how many credits for each class for both semesters, do you at least have 6.5 credits? In order to be on track for graduation, students must earn between 6.5 to 7 credits each year, and that's a minimum. Most students earn more than that every year. In order to earn your associate's degree from BTC, that minimum requirement may be more. And know that the classes that I have just gone over are only the classes that are offered at Rock University. This does not include the class options at Blackhawk Tech. Our students are able to take classes at Blackhawk Technical College as well. We just want to make sure that we have your list of classes for RUHS first, and then we can explore what some of those options at Blackhawk Tech may look like. So that is the end of the part 2. So please make sure you submit any questions to me, and I look forward to hearing back from you.